Picture this: a room buzzing with chaos, where everyone is clawing for attention, desperate to be seen, heard, or validated. Amid the noise, one man stands apart, not because he's the loudest but because he's the quietest. His presence is a force, not a performance. That's the Sigma male, and that's why narcissists fear him. Welcome to Sigma Male Community, the hub for men who live by their own rules, grounded in stoic strength and unshakable independence. Today we're diving into a topic that hits hard for every Sigma: how to make narcissists tremble with 11 manipulation tactics that turn their own games against them. These aren't just strategies, they're principles forged in the fire of self-mastery, rational thinking, and emotional control, drawn from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Over the next 20 minutes, you'll discover a toolkit that doesn't just shield you from narcissistic abuse, it elevates you to a level of power they can't touch. If you're ready to weaponize your calm, your boundaries, and your mind, let's dive in. New to Sigma Male Community? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to join a brotherhood of men committed to growth, resilience, and excellence. Let's get started. 1. The Stillness Doctrine. In a world obsessed with noise, the Sigma male's silence is his greatest weapon. While narcissists scream for attention, hurling insults or weaving emotional traps, the Sigma stands like a glacier, unmoving, unshaken, and heavy with presence. His silence isn't passive, it's a gravitational force that pulls the room into his orbit. When a narcissist tries to provoke with drama or manipulation, the Sigma doesn't react. He doesn't flinch at their barbs or clap for their theatrics. Instead, his unblinking calm says, "I see your game and I'm unmoved." This stillness, rooted in stoic self-mastery, is a shield that deflects their emotional flamethrowers. It's not about suppressing emotion but choosing when and how to engage, a discipline that leaves narcissists scrambling for a foothold. Narcissists thrive on reactions. Your anger, your fear, your validation fuel their ego. But when you meet their chaos with silence, you starve them. Your composure becomes a mirror, reflecting their insecurity and exposing their fragility. They can't manipulate what doesn't respond. As Seneca wrote, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." The Sigma's stillness terrifies because it reveals the narcissist's power as an illusion, a hollow performance that crumbles against a man who refuses to play. By mastering your inner calm, you don't just protect yourself. You wield a quiet power that dismantles their entire strategy. 2. Boundary fortresses. For a Sigma male, boundaries aren't suggestions, they're fortresses of titanium. When a narcissist tests these walls with guilt trips, fake crises, or charm offensives, they crash into an unyielding barrier. The Sigma doesn't negotiate his limits or justify his choices. A simple no echoes like a vault door slamming shut, leaving no room for debate. This isn't cruelty, it's sacred self-preservation, a stoic commitment to guarding one's time, energy, and peace. The Sigma knows his worth and refuses to let it be eroded by manipulative ploys. His boundaries are a declaration of sovereignty, a line that says, "This is my domain and you have no power here." Narcissists feed on emotional scraps, guilt, doubt, or the need for approval. When they encounter the Sigma's fortress, they find nothing to exploit. No cracks to pry open, no weaknesses to manipulate. This starvation terrifies them because their control depends on access. As Epictetus taught, no man is free who is not master of himself. By living behind impenetrable boundaries, the Sigma embodies this freedom, denying narcissists the leverage they crave. His refusal to bend isn't just a defense, it's a power move that forces them to confront their own powerlessness. In a world of emotional chaos, the Sigma's fortress stands as a monument to his independence. 3. The Ghost Protocol. Manipulation needs a target, but the Sigma male makes himself invisible. When a narcissist tries to pull him into their drama, he vanishes, texts ignored, calls unanswered, plans dissolved. This isn't petty avoidance, it's strategic sanitation, a stoic choice to preserve inner peace over engaging with toxicity. The Sigma doesn't announce his exit or seek closure. He simply dematerializes, leaving no trace for the narcissist to latch onto. His absence is a statement: "My energy is mine to give and you don't deserve it." This ghosting isn't about punishment but about prioritizing his own mental clarity and autonomy. Narcissists crave an audience even for their tantrums. When the Sigma withdraws, their drama evaporates into a void. They rage, they scheme, but without a target their efforts collapse. This terrifies them because their power relies on engagement, positive or negative. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. By choosing absence, the Sigma exercises this power, rendering the narcissist's tactics irrelevant. The ghost protocol isn't just a tactic, it's a philosophy of freedom, a refusal to be tethered to anyone's chaos. In the silence of his absence, the narcissist's control unravels. For logic as a scalpel. Narcissists wield emotional chaos like a weapon, gaslighting, guilt-tripping, rewriting history to suit their narrative. The Sigma male counters with the precision of logic, cutting through their distortions with surgical clarity. Last Tuesday you said X. Today it's Y. Explain the discrepancy. His voice doesn't rise, his tone stays even, like a scientist dissecting data. This rational approach, grounded in stoic clarity, exposes contradictions and dismantles lies. The Sigma doesn't get drawn into emotional quicksand. He stands on the solid ground of reason, forcing the narcissist to face their own inconsistencies. Emotion is the narcissist's battlefield, but logic is the Sigma's shield. When he calmly demands facts, the narcissist's house of cards collapses. They can't manipulate someone who refuses to be swayed by feelings alone. As Seneca noted, reason shows us the way, passion leads us astray. The Sigma's commitment to truth over drama terrifies narcissists because it strips them of their primary tool, confusion. By wielding logic like a scalpel, the Sigma not only protects himself but also exposes the narcissist's fragility, leaving them scrambling to regain control in a game they've already lost. 5. The Energy Embargo. Narcissists are emotional vampires, feeding on your reactions, anger, defensiveness, or even validation. The Sigma male cuts off their supply with ruthless efficiency. When provoked, he offers nothing. No heated arguments, no justifications, just a flat, okay, or a disinterested glance. This isn't apathy, it's a stoic refusal to fuel their chaos. By withholding emotional energy, the Sigma starves the narcissist's ego, leaving them grasping for a response that never comes. His detachment is a calculated move, preserving his inner peace while denying the narcissist their fix. Without your reactions, the narcissist's power withers. They need your energy to sustain their drama, but the Sigma's embargo leaves them empty-handed. Their tantrums fizzle, their manipulations fall flat, and their control evaporates. As Epictetus said, there is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. The Sigma embodies this by refusing to engage, forcing the narcissist to confront their own irrelevance. This tactic terrifies them because it reveals their dependence on others' reactions, a weakness the Sigma will never share. If you're watching this on Sigma male community, you already know. Society drowns in noise, neediness, and manipulation. You're not built for cages. This isn't about beating narcissists, it's about sovereign existence. They can't control what refuses to play. Remember, your peace isn't passive. It's an atomic weapon. Now weaponize it. 6. Emotional ballistics armor. Sigma males feel deeply, but their emotions aren't for sale. When narcissists launch their arsenal, rage, fake tears, or love bombs, the Sigma activates his emotional ballistics armor. He observes their tactics with detached curiosity. Interesting, you're upset. He doesn't mirror their hysteria or absorb their guilt. This stoic discipline keeps his inner sanctum untouched, no matter how intense the assault. His calm isn't a denial of feeling but a mastery of it, a choice to prioritize reason over reaction. Narcissists exhaust themselves against this impenetrable shield, unable to pierce the Sigma's resolve. This emotional armor terrifies narcissists because it neutralizes their most potent weapons. They rely on triggering reactions to maintain control, but the Sigma's refusal to engage emotionally leaves them powerless. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. By choosing not to internalize their chaos, the Sigma not only protects himself but also exposes the narcissist's tactics as futile. His unshakable calm is a silent rebuke, a reminder that true strength lies in self-control. 7. The Unpredictability Algorithm. Narcissists thrive on patterns, they study your habits to exploit them. The Sigma male, however, is an enigma, moving to a rhythm they can't predict. One day he might respond instantly, the next he's gone for days. He might engage warmly, then exit mid-conversation without warning. This isn't chaos, it's strategic irregularity, a stoic refusal to be boxed into someone else's script. By keeping narcissists guessing, the Sigma ensures they can't build a playbook to manipulate him. His unpredictability is a shield, protecting his autonomy and keeping him one step ahead. This lack of predictability drives narcissists to desperation. They can't control what they can't anticipate. Their traps snap shut on empty air, their scripts fail to land. As Seneca advised, the greatest remedy for anger is delay. The Sigma's erratic rhythm embodies this, disrupting the narcissist's need for control. By moving to his own beat, he not only protects himself but also forces the narcissist to confront their own powerlessness. This unpredictability isn't just a tactic. It's a declaration of freedom that terrifies those who rely on control. 8. Presence over performance. While narcissists chase applause and validation, Sigma males build empires in silence. They don't need to boast about their achievements or steal credit to feel secure. Their power lies in quiet execution, projects completed, skills mastered, integrity upheld. This stoic focus on action over ego creates a presence that commands respect without a microphone. The Sigma's influence grows not from shouting but from doing, a steady accumulation of strength that narcissists can't match or manipulate. Narcissists crave the spotlight, but the Sigma's quiet competence steals it without effort. They can't stand his ability to earn respect without begging for it. As Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The Sigma's self-sufficiency, his refusal to need external validation, terrifies narcissists because it exposes their own insecurity. By prioritizing presence over performance, the Sigma not only protects his peace but also builds a legacy that outshines their fleeting theatrics. 9. The Detachment Doctrine. Sigma males engage with the world from a distance, observing social games without joining them. When narcissists bait with gossip, faux victimhood, or tribal politics, the Sigma stays panoramic, thinking, "Not my circus, not my monkeys." This isn't apathy, it's strategic non-attachment, a stoic choice to remain above the fray. By refusing to be drawn into their dramas, the Sigma denies narcissists the leverage they seek. His detachment is a shield, preserving his clarity and independence in a world of emotional quicksand. Narcissists need you to care about their narratives to control you. When the Sigma stays detached, their hooks find nothing to snag. This terrifies them because their power depends on emotional investment. As Marcus Aurelius noted, it is in your power to withdraw at any moment into yourself. The Sigma's ability to step back, to observe without entanglement, renders their manipulations useless. His detachment isn't just a defense, it's a power move that forces narcissists to face their own irrelevance in his world. 10. The self-validation imperative. Narcissists need worshippers to prop up their fragile egos. Sigma males, however, are their own temple. Their worth doesn't depend on external praise or approval, it's internally ratified through self-mastery and integrity. This stoic self-reliance makes them immune to both love-bombing and devaluation, the narcissist's go-to tools. Flattery falls flat, and shame slides off like water on stone. The Sigma's inner strength is a fortress that no external opinion can breach. This self-validation terrifies narcissists because it nullifies their power. They can't manipulate someone who doesn't need their validation or fear their criticism. As Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free." The Sigma's freedom comes from his ability to define his own worth, leaving narcissists with no leverage. By standing complete within himself, the Sigma not only protects his peace but also exposes the narcissist's dependence on others, a weakness he will never share. 11. The exit without echo. When toxicity peaks, Sigma males don't storm off or seek closure, they evaporate. No dramatic speeches, no final confrontations, just absence. This silent exit is the ultimate power move, leaving narcissists with no battle to win, no narrative to twist. The Sigma's departure isn't about proving a point, it's about prioritizing his peace over their chaos. As Epictetus taught, you become what you give your attention to. By withdrawing his attention, the Sigma ensures his energy is spent on what truly matters, his own growth and freedom. This exit without echo terrifies narcissists most. They thrive on conflict and control, but the Sigma's absence denies them both. Their prey is gone, leaving only silence where their drama used to be. This void forces them to confront their own powerlessness, a reality they can't manipulate. The Sigma's quiet departure is a testament to his sovereignty, a reminder that true strength lies in walking away without looking back. Narcissists are psychological one-trick ponies, relying on manipulation and drama to maintain control. But Sigma males weaponize their absence of neediness. They don't struggle, they don't beg for approval, and they certainly don't dance to anyone's tune. In the silence of the Sigma, the narcissist's power dies. You don't defeat narcissists by fighting them, you out-exist them. Your freedom, your stoic strength, your independence nullify their entire operating system. So stay silent, stay sovereign, and watch them unravel. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and share it with other men who need to hear this. If you're already subscribed to Sigma Male Community, turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly doses of wisdom and practical guidance for living a life of resilience and excellence. Not subscribed yet? Join the Brotherhood now and become part of a community that empowers men to thrive on their own terms. Your peace is your power, use it wisely.